How much of your life do you truly choose? How much of your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions are actually your own? Or are you just repeating them? Every day, we make countless decisions. We wake up, text a friend, eat our meals. But then, we realize after a while, most of our life becomes a routine. Without noticing, we're letting our lives go on autopilot. So are we truly living, or are we just repeating life? We unknowingly do the same things every day. We pick up our phones. We watch a video. We go to places. Then we repeat these actions. But are we really choosing them? Or are we just following habits? Waking up every day and going to work. Doing the same things at night. Is this the life you truly want? Or is it just a life that you've become used to? A lot of people wake up the same way every day, drink the same coffee, go to the same places, talk to the same people. And then, after a week, a month, maybe a year, they're still living the same life. At first, this feels normal, but after some time, it becomes automatic. And then, eventually, you're just repeating your life. At some point, your life goes from being chosen to being repeated. And in this, are you truly choosing your life? Or are you simply following a path? Routines make life easier, but at some point, they make everything automatic. In daily life, the more habits you have, the more you're doing things unconsciously. Going on autopilot is a way for our brains to save energy. But this saving sometimes prevents us from living the life we really want. Our brain makes repeated actions easier. Every time we repeat an action or behavior, the brain turns it into a habit. And after a while, these habits get so strong that without even thinking, we keep doing them. For example, checking your phone the second you wake up, or looking back at a social media page you visited 5 minutes ago. And this process keeps getting easier. You go here, you go there, you do this, you do that, and you keep doing it without any real thought. Over time, this becomes your automatic pattern. When you notice this, do you realize how much of your life is the same each day? What does it mean to live the same day over and over again? What would you change in your life? What habits are you unconsciously continuing? What behaviors are you repeating? And most importantly, are you really choosing them? When you put your life on autopilot, you're actually just going through the motions. A lot of people get lost in their daily routines and forget what they really want. However, people can reshape their lives by breaking free from their routines. But choosing to live consciously is difficult, because we tend to rely on our habits. When you start automating your life, you may forget what you really want. Sometimes it's easy to just keep going with the flow. But the truth is, stepping outside the flow makes life much more meaningful. When you gain awareness, you stop allowing autopilot to take over your mind. The first step is to become aware. What can you change in your life to reshape it? What habits can you break? What routines can you disrupt? What unconscious behaviors can you eliminate? To truly understand what you're choosing, you need to be aware. It's not about doing more. It's about noticing more. Once you become aware of your automatic patterns, you can break them and begin living consciously again. So what are you going to change in your life? Once you see it, you'll realize that the real power lies in making choices in every single moment. And once you begin choosing your life instead of repeating it, you'll feel alive again. Have you been living on autopilot? And if so, what's one thing you can do today to wake up to your own life?